towards Catwalk. Damage exchanged. Redux taking a bit of that damage, but finds a kill in response. Meanwhile, the rest of Oxygen trying to help this fight out towards mid. And it's G2 who find themselves a player down. Oxy gonna back away, not revealed just yet. Rustin around the corner, walks out, collects the kill. Meanwhile, that spike has made its way out towards this B site. It's been planted. Now they have to try and hang on to it.
And how difficult is this, right? A little bit isolated.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
Is gonna be the two players. ShahZaM goes down. The last one is gonna be dapr here.
Yeah, that is just Mitch around the corner. Crosshair placement perfect to the head. Yeah, dapr, a nano swarm to work with. Hurt available, is going to toss the first bit of util out. Now needs to try and fight behind it. Halfway goes the spike.
Well, the Omen playing pretty up close on the other side, right by tree, is going to be Skuba. The space, though, that's going to be given by G2.
Yeah, Paranoia used. Recon Bolt to reveal as well. Oxygen starting to collect the kills now as dapr looks to sneak away. Turret out. Lockdown in hand. No call on the investment just yet. G2 were given a free A site, and it was anything but that as Oxygen worked their way back in. They're starting to do damage. G2 again, quick out towards the A site. Nobody home. No defenders here, so this util expended.
There's already a flank.
Will be for now, and yeah, a flank already quickly coming through here. Mitch trying to keep him corralled.
Oh, the damage is good too. The flank gets taken down though by dapr.
dapr has the ultimate here. Hunter's Fury gonna find the feet of Redux. ShahZaM will deal with the dogs. Oxy gonna try and slow down the push once more. I mean, G2 feeling comfortable, right? Finding 2 kills to their name. A 3v5, maybe seemingly have done enough here. We'll see if Oxygen look to send it with full economy in their back pocket. But no real way in just yet. Rustin to find the first, but it's quickly traded, and G2 keep themselves strapped in here to this A site. No lockdown needed. It's a clean hit.
One enemy remaining.
They stopped the retake, and G2 seemingly have done it. Skuba will back away, hoping for something extra on the way out, but he's given absolutely nothing, and G2 are on the board.
Very up close and playing around the info towards mid.
Wow, Rustin is just swinging things with the Odin.
And as there was no one on that B side before, now it's Redux. Now it's the operator too, and Odin on the other side. A chance here. Verno doesn't get anything here.
ShahZaM gets one back.
10 seconds left.
But 1 for 3 thus far.
Remaining.
Verno finds another. Now it's all up to ShahZaM. He's going to work his way through this site. Odin in hand. He's just getting sprayed down. Skuba runs through.
Players on A, the kill, and the Omen just end up backing up just for a second. But this is a false sense of confidence that G2 got before.
Again, even in this paranoia, right? When G2 are taking this site, there's a bit of utility to stall this, to kind of throw a wrench in what's supposed to be their setup. Earlier in the game, it was a paranoia. This time, it's just Mitch tossing out a flash saying, hey, you have to pay attention to this. And now we finally get one of the 2 lockdowns.
And the defense one was going to come in as well.
And they opt out of it for now. Not able to step in position, and now they don't feel like they have the time. Oxy hops up, finds a good bit of value in his first kill. Meanwhile, G2 still hold it down underneath him, and this position has been so good for everybody on the server. And now the shock dart surely should be enough, even if ShahZaM can't hold it down for the kills. No, the shock darts missed, but there's no time. Verno hops off. Yeah, we go back and forth with them, though. So it's gonna be gunfights aplenty. Skuba reveals himself, finds not only a half frag in the way of Penny, but drops the spike down. Will be traded out. A tap on the resurrection means spam from Mitch, and they're going to do it again. They're trying to get Penny back on board, and he has since been resurrected, but Oxygen starting to walk away with this one. It's all up to Penny. Return on investment is what he needs here, as the fragment will slow him down for a second. The shock dart lands.
You know exactly how so many of these plays are going to look like.
And speaking of know how it looks, and G2, this looks very familiar. Dash onto the A side, a player tucked away in hell, but how much can dapr get? Unfortunately,
they're so low. 9 HP, 3 HP, 5 HP.
Yeah, Verno the only healthy one, and it's not for much longer. G2 working their way back into the site now, and they don't know where Rustin is just yet.
Remaining.
Playing disconnected from the site thus far. Not a whole lot of time, as he's gonna get tagged by the suppression. But where is he at? Inside tree, inside main. Penny hops on the spike, will be dealt with. Spike's halfway. Rustin can hope to grab some more Shots on the corner, 2 HP in a dream as Oxy hops on. Not like this. Rustin, have you done enough? The time is low, but there's plenty for Oxygen, or for Oxy, excuse me, to take away the round.
Rustin.
Yeah, Rustin first up. The close angle doesn't go his way. Penny able to get one, but it's only one before two are answered back almost immediately and dealt with. And I mean, G2 are running out of time. They have weapons. They can walk away with a Bulldog and a Vandal. They can also look to send it everybody pretty healthy in terms of economy, and they're hoping to get kills on the way out, but they can't plan it. So 10 players still alive here on the servers. G2 just off this B site will have to work their way in the retake.
The reader was good by G2 as the lockdown was available. That Killjoy util was placed on B. But you see dapr backing up, and now that's the longest flank coming through gets taken down Rustin.
Yeah, but G2 spent a lot of time setting this one up. They deal with that flank, and now they're running out of time. They have to be perfect in retaking this site. The only person here to defend, though, is Redux. Nobody else close enough. No shock darts available. He's done his job for now, and I think time going to be a problem. A right click is going to be just enough. ShahZaM will now try his hand, but it's only kills that he could hope for. He's just being run through the ringer here. A couple of right clicks later. Play around the map, sure, but spotted by the drone. Oxy still holds the position here. Oh, okay. Mitch, quick on the trigger there. Decapitates Oxy. That's the operator down, but now options out towards mid. They can look to play. Skuba sticks his ult backside. dapr in a rough spot here. He's been revealed, and he's just walking backwards into Boathouse.
And you gotta expect one of the players there, right? But there's so much happening towards mid. dapr against up. Getting caught by that. And 2 players left here for G2.
I mean, so heads up there. Recon Bolt came out. There was a player mid, and Redux traded the kill. That was supposed to be the backstab. Now the Hunter Shiri comes through, just trying to zone the players off of G2, and Oxygen have this one in the bag. This would take a miracle and then some for wippie to find his way back in once more. Time is of the essence. Out goes the smoke, a shrouded step to try and throw him off. He's just given nothing. This is seemingly how it ends. wippie no way back in. Oxygen 4 players alive, and that is gonna do it. He'll take a couple of bodies on the way out, but Skuba's still flirting with the idea of playing around the map here as the rest of the team is lurking out towards A. They lean this way as Redux goes all the way up into heaven. Look at the spike dry at its head for the hills.
The read was good early on by Oxygen, but then again, now this gives the rotation for Oxygen on the other side, making that rotation.
I would imagine a player assumed to be inside the garage, just one assumed inside the smoke. Oxy just on the other side. 2 players show themselves, but now they've all been dealt with as Oxygen. They get the spike planted, and they plant themselves here on the C site, and who better?
2 on each side for this defensive side as they go into the retake towards B. Nobody on side, everybody playing for mid.
Both nano storms used. Finally, players start to put their body on the line as the aftershock can stall for just a bit more. dapr goes aggressive, but Redux is having absolutely none.
Only spot the turret. Potentially a Killjoy there, but nothing else.
And now, heaps of info. 2 players shoot at the turret, or the drone, excuse me. Penny gives himself up as well, so 3 here on the side of 4, just around the corner. Good paranoia, though, and look at that. 3 kills collected off the back end, giving wippie the assist, but Oxygen fight their way right back in just when you thought you'd count them out.
30
Oxygen
seconds left.
find a way
Enemy remaining.
to almost scoop away the round as dapr, especially when Oxygen aren't leaning 4 players out that way. Man, I mean, Skuba tries to do it again, but dapr here to answer for it. Fortunately, Rustin here playing backup, the 2-man to push through the garage. Now the rest of the C side under fire. Rolling Thunder comes through, but the smoke keeps him alive for now as Verno goes fishing with an ult of his own and collects another kill here for this Oxygen squad.
30
How many
seconds left.
can wippie get from this position here? Well, none is the answer. Couldn't even get the sentence out before he had been dealt with. ShahZaM gonna try his hand, but the high-low a bit too strong. And with this C site once more, it belongs to Oxygen. As Oxy
push. Oxy back. We saw this play before and he got taken down. He does not want to risk it. The tag is good.
Off your feet!
That's it.
Yep. Just attack. Wow, okay. Penny gets one completely stunned by the Rolling Thunder. So a 1-for-1 trade, but a couple of vaults used now on the side of Oxygen. I mean, they will gladly trade these ults for all of the frags that start to come their way. Redux marches his way on. A bit of utility behind him. Collects 2. This round, or this site at the very least, it does belong to Oxygen. The round maybe just out of reach. Flank watch though, held down by Skuba. dapr drug under and drowned.
Spike planted.
As ShahZaM left to pick up the pieces.
In a 1v3 for ShahZaM, a high load to deal with, and Verno gonna handle it just fine.
Map, anybody could be deposited anywhere, right? 5 players still alive from Oxygen. You have to mind your P's and Q's, and well, with his back turned, Penny sneaks away. Just behind him, Oxy falls to the blades of Redux. From the shadows, used.
One enemy remaining.
Go back into the spawn, and well, now it's just the from the shadows that was used. The reposition from wippie that leaves him in this situation, and the Bulldog will not
For
be.
the squad. Aggressive towards mid. The defense.
And Oxy wanted to keep fighting forward there. Good that he doesn't. A couple of defenders were just around the corner. Eventually does take a fight and goes 1-for-1. But G2 are starting to pull ahead here on the C site. Players just around the corner, low in HP, but they can't land the shots just yet. It's Rustin.
For those fights, once the players get spotted, as they now know to where that C side is going to be for fight.
The smoke is down, and G2 find themselves inside of it. They try to push through it. The kills, they don't go their way. It's completely lost here on the C side as Oxy tries to fight his way out with 39 health and a stinger.
Opportunity.
I mean, that...
Blocking sight.
No one towards B.
Yeah, Mitch in close proximity, but he gets caught as he backpedals away from the side. Oxy makes quick work of him. And with that, right, job's not done. Oxy wants more. Pushes aggressively into A-Link. The push
Expected.
is expected. Yeah, 2 players just around the corner. They both swing, and he just...
Belongs to Oxygen.
And one-way smoke is out. Teleporting to the back line. Skuba finds nothing off of that one. 3 defenders still stand here, but so much util. Shaz gets one with the shock dart. Penny with the spam, and now Verno has nothing.
30 seconds left.
I don't know about him.
Oh, they momentarily they look. Oxy takes a glance, and with that, Penny finds the frag. Hunt for sure. Now going to slow things down. This right here, I mean, it bolsters the lockdown, but it might not even be needed. Verno's so far disconnected from this play. A recon bolt to see if anybody's pushing aggressive, but
10 seconds
no
left.
time to stall. So a
Spike
spike planted in a 1v4 for Verno. And this, I think this one is done for. G2 seemingly have hung on. They found a lifeline.
And you see the players from Oxygen, everybody just got shot down at the same time there.
And although Verno could reinvest into this round, a lot of the team couldn't. All-in comes through. No way. The timing for Verno. 3 kills. As the Rolling Thunder comes through, it's a moment too late. Penny there to answer back, but 1 for 3. The one rifle Dryad that they had went huge.
That was the most insane play by Verno. He goes in, he goes out of the smoke and secures 3 kills on long. What other Sova do you see during that kind of play? Spike here going to be planted still by G2, but lockdown, and the numbers are just on the other side. The rifles are the only difference.
Player standing.
And are they enough?
Is seemingly not enough. Skuba takes his position. Paranoia is there. Rolling Thunder on the opposite side. Penny, there's just nothing he can do. He is so far away from this
Defenders
one. A thrifty victory to close us out. Oxygen, get it done in 2, Dryad.
And a G2 that drops to the lower bracket of players, and Oxygen that moves forward. I think